Yo, what's good, YouTube? Back with another video. You already know the vibes. I've been on a roll, really been catching fire lately. Just been flowing. You know, the universe just been giving me ideas and just thoughts and more thoughts to put out there. You feel me? When I obtain this type of wisdom and I obtain this knowledge, you know, my job is not to just keep it to myself. Although I use it for myself and I apply it to my life, my job is also to share it with the public, share it with humanity, you know, to help y'all in y'all own unique paths. So in this video, I want to talk about our healing journeys. And first of all, I just want to let y'all know that, you know, your healing journey does not stop. And your healing journey is not supposed to be linear. It's not supposed to be straightforward. And I say that because from my own experience, we all been through things. We all came from something. You feel me? Everyone on this planet is not perfect. We all been through things. We all experienced our own, you know, traumas at different degrees, but we've all experienced it. And throughout most of our lives, we've been unconscious of how those traumas affect us, because traumas do impact our subconscious mind. And you know, to impact your subconscious mind, you need symbolism, you need repetition, and also trauma, you know, to change whatever is in there, you know, you get what I mean. And a lot of us to this day, we go about our lives unaware of how our trauma affects us, and how we speak through our pain, and how we act through our pain, and how we think through our pain. And we usually allow, you know, because of us not being aware, we usually turn a lot of things that is nothing really into something, and we make something that's small into more bigger. And it's different degrees, it's different types of, you know, traumas and things that we've been through. It's a lot that I could say. It's like psychological trauma, emotional trauma, sexual trauma, physical trauma. You know, it's a lot of trauma, you feel me? And we carry that with us in our bodies, in our energetic bodies, you know, everywhere we go throughout our lives. Throughout our lives. And yeah, it has a big effect on us. And when you come to awareness of this trauma or whatever is affecting you in a negative way, excuse this curtain, but when you come into consciousness, it's not gonna just be a quick fix, like, okay, I know what's affecting me now I can just change it and move this way. Nah, you feel me? It's gonna come up and come up again. It's gonna keep coming up. It's gonna get triggered by people, by thoughts, by things you watch, by things you hear. It's gonna get triggered. And your job is to do your shadow work when you get triggered by those things and choose a different decision. It's not a one-time thing like, okay, I know that I've been doing this the wrong way. Okay, I know I was affected, you know, by this cause in this certain way. Now I'm good, now I'm changed. Nah, it doesn't work like that. You feel me? And a lot of the things that we've been doing because of that trauma, we've been doing it unconsciously for so long throughout middle school, throughout high school, all that. And some of y'all who's like way much older than me, like throughout your 20s, throughout your 30s, like y'all been doing that unconsciously. And when you come conscious of it, it's just not gonna just be going just like that now that you know. Nah, it takes work. It's gonna come up more than once, and you're gonna have to keep overriding that emotion, keep overriding that thought with something higher, with a positive thought. And I came to that conclusion from my own healing journey. And I won't go in depth about what I'm healing from, but hopefully in the future, you know, I plan on in the future going more in depth about what I'm healing from and what I've gone through and what has affected me in a negative way and how I overcame it. But, you know, in general terms, like, we've all came from something, we've all been through something, and we all have to heal. And this healing journey does not stop, you feel me? If I want to go deeper, I could talk about past lives and stuff like that, where you have to heal from that. But for this life, this incarnation, this healing stuff don't stop. And there's a lot of things that we've put, you know, in our shadow because we're ashamed of it, and we just don't want to experience that pain ever again. So, as a young child experiencing trauma, and you experience something traumatic, I don't know how it works, but we just instantly just don't want to think about it ever again, and we just lock it away. But that doesn't mean it's gone forever. It's still there, and it's still affecting us in a certain way. You feel me? Give me a second. So I'm mainly talking about this because for those who are aware that they're on a healing journey, you don't want to think it's an overnight thing, because it's not an overnight thing. So when this trigger comes up again and you fail, I don't even want to say fail, because we never fail. We just constantly learn. Like, you don't take losses, you just learn. It's just lessons. But I'm gonna just use that label for now so y'all can understand where I'm coming from. But when you fail at trying to override that trauma, that trigger, don't beat yourself up for it. Don't make it worse by being negative towards yourself. You have to be compassionate. You have to be patient and empathetic with yourself. And that's how you make progress. And even when you do that, does not mean that it's over. No, it's going to keep showing up until you can override it and change so you can switch that negative trigger with something positive. No, that's not it. I'm trying to connect in a way so y'all can understand what I mean. So the only reason why you're affected, only reason why you get triggered is because that memory, that trauma is ingrained in your subconscious. So you want to override that over time to change your subconscious mind, to change that in your subconscious mind with something positive. You want to integrate that darkness with your light. Healing is a part of shadow work as well. For me, like, you going into your shadow, you dealing with your traumas, you healing that, and then you integrating it with your light. You making yourself stronger that way. It's a part of you. It's not something that you could just get rid of. It's a part of you because it happened to you. But that doesn't mean it has to hinder you. You feel me? You can use it to your advantage. You can use the pain and suffering that you've been through to your advantage. So the main gist from this video is just be empathetic and compassionate with yourself. Be patient with yourself. You're not meant to be perfect. You're just meant to progress over time. You're meant to evolve over time. And progress isn't linear as well. You feel me? You're going to make some progress, and then you're going to have some minor setbacks, some major comebacks. You feel me? That's a part of the journey. It's not straight. It's not straightforward. Sometimes it's going to be like this, spiral, and you're going to go back down, go up. You feel me? You get what I mean. So that's just the main gist. And, where I got triggered today is just like, I thought about it. I'm like, dang, like I'm supposed to be over this already. But then I was like, nah, bro, don't be hard on yourself, man. Because, when you fall down, that doesn't just erase your progress. You've made progress, and you still are making progress. You feel me? And if you've been affected by something and been doing something unconsciously for many, many years, and you come conscious of it, that doesn't mean it's going to be gone within that week, within that month, or within that year. It might take a few more years until you could overcome that and override it with something, more positive. And throughout those years, you're going to make progress, more progress, and more progress. But it doesn't mean it's fully gone. So I feel like I was a little bit all over the place with this video. I feel like I had my thoughts collected. But I think y'all got the gist. The main gist of this video on your healing journey: be compassionate, be empathetic, and patient with yourself. Because healing does not happen overnight. Healing is a lifelong process. And you are making progress, even if it doesn't seem like it. You are making more and more bigger strides with your progress. So just take it easy, man. It's not supposed to happen overnight. You feel me? Progress isn't linear. Healing isn't linear. You feel me? Your journey, period, isn't linear. So enjoy both sides of it, man. Don't just focus on the positive. You got to embrace the negative too, because you're growing through that negative. You're growing through that darkness. You go through that darkness in order to bring out light. So embrace all sides, embrace both sides, and you're going to be good, man. Take your time. So yeah, that's mainly what I wanted to say, man. Just be compassionate, empathetic, and patient with yourself. You feel me? This does not happen overnight. This is a journey. So enjoy it, all of it. All right. See y'all in the next one. Peace.